my peoples. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Miss Rita J is in the building. Okay, what's up? So, you know what? I'm sitting up here listening to Men of Standard in Your Will. If you know about that, then you know what I'm about today. All right? So listen. I wanted to touch a little bit on this subject of homelessness. I know it's a lot of misconceptions out there, right? You know, people are like, homeless people are crazy, they're stupid, they are not. And it's not all about that at all. And so, let me start off by saying this. I didn't really practice yoga until I came here to California. And so when I was in my acting class, that was the first thing they taught us, was how to take the deep breaths and let it out, and, just how to go inside yourself. So I get it. I love yoga. I have no problems with it. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful practice, if that works for you. What works for me is closing my eyes, putting on my gospel music, and praising my holy, holy Father upstairs. Okay? I'm staying in your will, Lord. Yes, I am. See, I was born and raised in the church. Hello. So, I say that because when I was homeless on the bench for like 20 plus years or so, when I was dealing with it, I would turn on some gospel music and I would be on a bench and I would be jamming. It would be freezing cold outside. And I'm just praising God and I'm singing to the top of my lungs, knowing I can't sing, but I was singing. And there was nobody around me, so I was able to do this, right? So I did that, and I would go into my mind, and I would remember, I would channel my ancestors, and I would picture them in the fields, in the cotton fields, picking cotton, and going through all the things that they went through. And they couldn't control it. It was out of their control. It was nothing they could do. They had to do what they had to do to survive. They didn't like it. They knew it was inhumane. They knew it wasn't right. But they did it anyway. They would sing. They would dance. Oh, singing and dancing was the bomb. They would act out charades. They would do all kinds of things like that in the arts. Right? So that's what I channeled when I was on the bench by myself. And it worked. It made me feel really good, The misconception about homeless people being mentally ill is just really, really whack. And I wanted to touch base on that. And I'm going to be doing a podcast to tell some stories and some adventures that I went through while I was on that bench. And it's something that if you want to indulge and learn more about, it's not something that I'm forcing on you. So there's no need to tune in if you do not want to hear about what homeless people go through. But I'm not going to be speaking about in favor of all homeless people. I can't generalize like that. I can only speak about my particular circumstance. So I'm going to just give you a little taste of what I went through, what was on my mind, what was on my heart, what I was listening to when I was on the bench, what gave me encouragement, what gave me strength, wisdom, and knowledge to keep moving forward and to keep planning and moving and planning and moving. Because once you stay still, we all know that's it. You stay still for a long period of time, what's going to happen? So I was always one foot in front of the other. I was always moving. I was always trying to get something done. So I just wanted to go into a couple of details about it, and express what I went through and how I did it. And once again, if you do not want to be educated about what a homeless person goes through, then do not tune in. It's not for you. And it's not for everybody, especially the ones that grew up with a silver or gold spoon in their mouth. They may not want to hear it, because there's no excuse. That's your personal beliefs and what's going on personally with your morals and standards. So that's understandable, and I accept that. But I want to be able to tell my story and inspire others to understanding, getting into the mind and understanding what goes on with a homeless person when they're out there on the streets. So I'm going to be doing that in the future. Look out for that. And I'm going to turn back on my Men of Standard and Your Will and get to work, because I have a lot of things that I'm working on right now. I'm working on myself. I'm working on my image. I'm working on my business. I'm working on a lot of things right now. And so I keep my gospel music on in my ears. And I wish you all have a wonderful, beautiful, inspiring day today. I'll see you later.